All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of What's Up, VA? What's up, VA? I'm your humble host, Orlando Page, and tonight, Monday night on What's Up, VA, we have none other than the owner of Small Town Burger right here in the Northern Neck area. Man, we're gonna be chopping it up a little about a little bit of everything, man, a little bit of everything. See how it was to be able to bounce back from going through such a major ordeal that his first restaurant went through, to be able to magnificently working alongside family and building something beautiful in this small area of Kilmarnock in the Northern Neck. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jay Wolfson, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Good. Thank you for having me on tonight. I appreciate it.
Not a problem at all. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, we're just having a great time. Making a living in Northern Neck, and servicing the community with some good food and a good vibe.
Yeah, exactly. First and foremost, man, like you said, you're in the Northern Neck. You've been doing, the small town burgers place for a while. I just want to know, where did the love for, restaurateur, burgers, where did that even come from? Why burgers?
That's a good question. So, I've been in the restaurant business since I was 15, so I'm approaching that 50 mark right now. So, I'm doing it a good deal of my lifetime here, about 35 years, and so it's always been in my blood. I've been in the restaurant business a real long time, and I've worked for a lot of corporate restaurants before I came down to Northern Neck to open my first business, which was Burger Joint. And basically, why a burger? Because I've lived in a lot of different places, with my family through the years with restaurant business, from Richmond, Florida, Miami, Boca Raton, Florida, to Dallas, Texas, and so forth. And everywhere we've always gone, we've always just loved burgers. We love burgers. We love like finding that cool burger joint and seeing what they're doing and the uniqueness to them and the flavors. And so basically, over the years, at every place I've ever lived, we've always kind of seeked out that cool burger vibe and flavor. Even though I did, other, food industry like Tex-Mex and seafood, burgers just always resonated with me as, just me and my family in American food, baby. I mean, that's it. Just loved it. So, when we opened the first location, being part of the restaurant business as a burger joint, always want to do upscale, kind of good vibe, great quality product food. That's all I've ever been, and so that's kind of where it all started from. Just searching it out and loving food. I mean, as you can see.
I always wanted to sit down with somebody that runs a burger place and ask them, excuse me, when you come home from work, do you even want to see a burger again, or are you just tired of seeing burgers all day long and making burgers, or is that your place where you come up with like new ideas to bring to the restaurant?
Well, being fortunate to be in the burger business, I obviously love burgers. I love the classic American cheeseburger with bacon and lettuce, tomato, and sauce, and all that good stuff. But I like the opportunity to be creative, not just myself, but my kids who are a part of this business of mine as well. So family business, I'm excited about that. I'm so fortunate and blessed for that. But I got one of the kids. Both the kids, they grew up in the burger business now. 10 years out of their 20 years of life. So they come up with some crafty burgers too, and we unfortunately I get to have fun. And so sometimes we do a burger of the month, and that allows us to kind of push out something unique and different, be it spicy, be it smoky, be it whatever. Just kind of play with it, and burgers are fun. You can play with them and have a good time, and really, and people all seem to really love them and appreciate it.
Exactly. I mean, I love a good burger. I love a good burger. A burger doesn't love me too much because I suffer with gout, so I have to stay clear with with beef a lot of times.
Right.
But every once in a while, I do go and I enjoy a nice burger. I have been to your place. How you doing, Militia? She's there in the context. How you doing, sister? Um, yeah, I've been to your place and I've had the burger and I've also had the lobster roll.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth now. I love both of them, but I was upset, man, because the lobster roll was small.
Okay. All right.
Like, man, I want more, but I understood why. I understand why.
I mean, it can't be as big as a lobster, as big as a burger, unless you want to, have a, $35, lobster roll that, not everyone's gonna appreciate. Lobster meat's way more expensive. So I only buy premium stuff. So it's
Right.
all claw and knuckle. It's all Maine. So it, I don't. Same with my burger meat there too. I'm all about black English fresh. It's 75-25, so it's got a little bit more fat content because when we smash it, we sear it. We want it to be that right crisp on there. But same with the lobster. I use drawn butter for if I'm doing the Connecticut style or the Maine, we use a little bit of lobster au jus with the mayo and lemons and every. It's all about using really good products, quality. We do have a lobster roll. If you get a little extra meat next time, don't spend a little bit more. But you're gonna get 7 ounces of pure lobster meat inside that roll. So, yeah, you can eat them quickly. I'll tell you what, a lot of people do,
Yeah,
but now you're enjoying those bites, but they go quick, man.
it was
That's for sure.
delicious. I mean, I tell you, it was delicious. I tell anybody out there, hey, go there and check them out. Get the lobster roll or enjoy one of their burgers, cheeseburgers. The cheese was so, it was like melting
Yeah,
down the burger. It was just a delicious sandwich. And one thing that I noticed that you all do a little bit differently than a lot of restaurants or a lot of burger places, you not only have the gourmet burgers, but you also have the gourmet drinks.
yeah.
So instead of doing like a lot of the fountain drinks or whatever, so who came up with that idea?
Well, uh, the whole trailer and groom landscape and environment that we provide for our customers. It's not just you know food. Food is experience. Food is fun. So food, you know, you can go up to a food trailer, and there's a lot. The trailer business, the food truck business, has been real popular over the last 5-10 years. Certainly with COVID and all that happened, where people want to be outside, they don't want to be super close to people. Certainly, it's kind of one of those things. And you know, it made me rethink my model of the restaurant industry with doing it the way I'm doing it. If you haven't been out there, you can check us out online or Facebook and so forth. You kind of see it's not just obviously great food is key, but it's the vibe and the feel that you want to have when you go. We use we have high end furnishing, our music, a certain tempo. We have cornhole and
Yeah.
hard fit tables, lighting, and just the things that you want, like make that burger to taste a little bit better because
Right.
you're in a
The
nice place.
ambiance. The
Yeah, the environment, man.
is so
Oh,
nice. It's almost like, okay, when you first walk up and you see everything, and when I first saw how you were putting everything together, me and my business partner, we were drive up and down that way every now and then, and I saw what everything that you were putting together for it. I was like, wow, this looks even better than driving up to like a McDonald's, Wendy's, any place like that. It's because of and then also you thought of everything because even if the temperature gets cold outside or even a summer day and you have a nice breeze outside and the temperature comes down, you have a fire pit right there.
yeah.
You can sit there and eat your burgers and have the nice warm, you know, propane fire pit sitting there. I mean, it's like, wow. How long did it come up? How long did it, you and your family come up with that whole layout, that idea? And who was the ringleader of that?
Well, So you asked me about the drinks first off, and I wanted to just touch
Right.
on this. We went with all sugarcane glass bottle drinks, instead of sodas and other things, out of kind of necessity. Like, our burgers are high end, our lobster rolls are a high end lobster roll, and so we have to have nice craft drinks to go along with that. And we don't have an ice machine because, once again, we're trailers. It's not a big venue. We don't have cups to be put in ice and water. It's just like, hey, now what kind of drinks do we want to do? Like a cans, or what fits our ambiance? I got these beautiful tables you're talking about with the fire pits and the these beautiful umbrellas, and the tables are high end, and all these things. And I'm gonna give them a canned soda? No way, no way. I gotta give them something, quality.
Exactly.
So it all has to tie together. But you're asking about the vibe, or how we came up with the whole concept in general. Like I said, I've been in business for a real long time. I've worked very high end places. Um, that and I understand. Like I said, food is not just the restaurant industry is just not about feeding people. It's the
Mm.
experience of the whole overall vibe. And so, my son, I was fortunate that now I have both my sons part of this. They've been in business the whole time too, and they have a lot of input. 'Cause we dine out a lot as a family. We go to a lot of different restaurants, not just the local ones, which we love supporting the local restaurants. But when we go out, we always try to find these places, the stuff that you just kind of think about and then you see, hey, you know, we have bottle open, the bottle openers on the post for people to like. When's the
Mhm.
last time somebody's popped open a soda pop? Nobody. Your grandpa did that, right? But
Exactly.
it creates a memory when the dad shows the son how to use or the daughter how to use a bottle opener. The fire pit tables being fed with the big tank in the back that they never run out of gas and they're always on. And the fire's always the bathrooms are clean and maintenance. You know, it just signage. Like yard trailers. So like sometimes
Right.
we're really busy. We're not gonna be able to get out there and wipe the tables down. We put up little signs and say, hey, with sanitizer bottles and towels, that like, hey, if you need to wipe down your own table and that makes you feel good, go for it. It's just think about every little detail that can be part of the question, and a lot of times that sort of stuff all just happens listening to customers. They're like, hey, they keep asking where the bathrooms are. Well, you got to put up a sign. They
Yeah.
can't find it on their own. Sounds weird, even though it says big restrooms on the side. You need to put a bigger sign up. I mean, but
Right.
but all that adds to comfort to the customer, like where to hook their bag on the back of a chair so that it doesn't blow away, because otherwise they're stressed that the wind coming through, and it's like a park setting, so they
Mm.
don't want to litter. Same with how the dogs come and how they're all
Right.
huge pet friendly. People love their animals, man, and it's a good starter place for people that might have a dog that's not like super great that they might not take to an inside restaurant, but eh, I'll take them to the park like the business that I've got, and they'll as long as they're friendly, that's all matters to me.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
friendly dogs welcome. I think I got a sign that says that.
Yes, this is Virginia, Angela. Thank you for stopping by in the comments. Yes, this is in Virginia. This is actually Lancaster, Virginia, the area of Kilmarnock, Virginia, downtown Virginia. We're speaking with the owner of Small Town Burgers. I'm telling you, the ambiance is beautiful. I'm gonna share some pictures later on within the week. I'm gonna come by and take some pictures and share some pictures on my Facebook page so that people will actually see that's from out of town. You'll see exactly what we're talking about and what we're describing. And when you come to visit, which I hope y'all do, when y'all come to visit, you can come by and visit Small Town Burgers right here in Kilmarnock. I wanted to ask you the location.
Yeah.
Why in that spot?
Well, a couple reasons. Certainly, this concept is about, I'm not serving liquor and I don't have big TVs up and there's lots of things I could add for sports and keep, live music. My goal is for people to come in grab a great meal. And then I want them to walk to town. I've always loved being part of the town. And being in downtown allows people to do that. When they get done eating my food and they just jump in there, they get to walk off some of that. Maybe they go down to the local ice cream shop down the way from me, grab themselves a little ice cream after, do a little shopping. You know, small town, the name small town is about being part of the small town. I'm a real believer of not just you know, my business, me. It's more about like everybody. And if I can help create better sales, better traffic for all, it's a win for me. So that was one, main thing was being downtown. Totally love downtown. In fact, we have another location opening up in spring that's also in the downtown of Urbana, which is another small town in the northern neck middle peninsula area. But really, you say why? I love that, and I'll tell you the best reason. Being next to a liquor store, everybody knows where you are, man. Small towns, they tend to go to the liquor store. There's no doubt.
Right.
Friends or family coming in, they might not eat with me right away, but I'll tell you what, they'll know where I am. You say, hey, you're oh yeah.
As soon as you say, oh, you're right in between the liquor store and the AFW.
Yeah, Animal Welfare League.
Exactly, and right across the street from Burke's.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Everybody knows exactly where you are. I mean, sometimes I live in town, so a lot of times I'll walk up to the coffee shop, and then you're a couple of blocks from the coffee shop. So I'll walk up to the coffee shop, have to walk right past you anyway.
Nice. Yeah, and that's part of it. It's like, we want to be a community where people like share everything. Like you got yourself a cup of coffee, and then you're gonna walk around town a little bit, enjoy the speed, and that's what small town living is. And that's why I need my business small town, because there's just nothing better, more American than living and being part of a small town, man. I mean,
right.
You're the fabric. You do this on air stuff. You have a business, side business you're doing, and I'm doing a family business with my family, like you have, and I love the downtown is the key, and then being charitable, being part of the community. I love donating and doing charity work, and we're all in this to push to have a better life, better quality, and I think
exactly
small town burgers part of that. You have energy and vibe. It helps in the small towns too.
Right.
Everybody's boisterous around it.
But you've been a part of that for a while because you started off with NNK Burgers. So you've been a part of the fabric of the town and the things in and outside of the town. I just wanted to touch on that just a little bit. How did that How did that affect you when the fire happened and it affected your business there, and then plus some the apartments and things of that nature that were connected to the same building, and Lord bless the soul of the person that was lost
Stacy,
in that fire. So definitely. So how did that affect you, and how long did it take you to come back and say, okay, we're going to come back with this idea?
Well, obviously the fire was tragic, and it's been over about 2 years. April 18th will be a 2-year on the fire there, and it's sad to hear, Stacy lost his life. When the people lived in an apartment, real nice fella, came to the restaurant a lot, just everybody, like I said, small town, we're all a tight community. And the building burnt down. It showed a lot of love. The town supported us and supported the other businesses in the area very quickly, very not just we support you, but monetarily too, very quick, and it just showed the love that the town had for its burger place, music place, its scenery, and a lot people really came through for a lot of people, and so sadness of that, as that is the specialness is we really see the love of the town coming together, the fire department, and so many people, so much care. And then it was difficult, but look, out. They say out of the fire comes the phoenix.
Mm.
You know, I, so I need to start over. Um, and my son, my youngest kid, was I'm into let's do it, Dad. Let's figure this out. And that's we just started thinking about how all the things I loved about the restaurant business, all the things I disliked about the restaurant business, and what that would look like if I put just those things I really love together.
Right.
And small town came out of that. And now I've got a true, real family business. Both my sons, my heart is full because of that. Um, and because of those things, we're able to move past. You can't sit back constantly. What if? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I mean, you gotta move forward in life. If you don't, then shame on you. I mean, I guess. I mean, so I'm a real believer that it's tough for a reason, and we just gotta make lemonade from lemons, man. I mean, that's the
Right.
classic old school. But these lines are classic for a reason because they're true. And
Exactly.
we just got to keep pushing forward. And my newest concept, the logo was designed by my son, and some of the vibe and the feel, and just doing it together. And when
Yeah.
family comes together and we're real strong,
Yeah.
can't wait to see how fast it grows and how great it grows. It's going to
Yeah.
grow well. Like I said, we have another location, and I'm also opening up a catering event trailer as well. So at the same time, so we're going to basically triple our business by spring. So uh, it's
Okay.
exciting, but we're
Yeah.
fortunate for the community helping.
Exactly. It's definitely exciting, man. I'm happy for all the great things that are happening with you and your family, you and your sons working together and really pushing it. And like you say, you have a second location getting ready to open up in the Urbana area. So that's something huge. That's something really big. And
Within the year.
yeah, and I love the logo with the triangle, with the fire and the burgers and the small town burger. I love the logo, the way that y'all put it together.
Well,
Let the folks know your hours of operation,
sure.
so people will know that before we start
Yeah.
to wrap up.
Absolutely. So, we're open 6 days a week. We're open Wednesday through Monday. Our only day that we're closed is Tuesday. We're open right now in the wintertime till 8 o'clock. So we open from 11 to 8. And then come summertime, we'll stay open until 9 o'clock. So it'll be 11 to 9. Probably starting in March when we open in springtime. And then, let's see here. Uh, the other location will be open in March as well, and that one, like I said, in Urbana. That's 241 Virginia Street, which happens to be right next to the liquor store, and the post office. People go to both of those places, so
Right.
that's also going to be a beautifully done up place with a hand washing station and dog bowls and all that sort of stuff, all the bells and whistles. Um, so yeah, we're just you can go to my website www.smalltownburger.com. You order online. We have online ordering. When you come to my place of business, we have free guest Wi-Fi. You sit down and jump on the laptop and hang out, or do whatever, make some TikToks, whatever your game is. Um, that doesn't matter to me. I just want you there hanging out.
You said
Uh,
make some TikToks. So that means I'm gonna have to bring the show down there because once a month I'm gonna be at the coffee shop on Saturdays. So
nice.
that means I'm gonna have to come on down there and bring the show down there to Small Town Burgers. Then.
Go on down, man. Keep spreading the love, man. That's it. That's it.
Oh man, I love that. I love that. One thing that I was eager and I was excited about getting you on because with our other show we interview a lot of artists, a lot of
Yeah,
musical artists,
I saw
and
that.
they deal with a lot of marketing to try to push their music and different things of that nature. Now, with the burger, with the restaurant, did you see it being difficult trying to put together any kind of meaningful marketing strategies to start bringing people to small town burgers after Town Burger, or was it off the strength of that name started bringing people over?
It's a little bit of both. It's my name and my wife's name. My kids popular in the area too. It's the family. It's our charitableness of to the community. It's relationships we built with the people in the community through either other business owners, bankers. You know, when you build solid relationships with people and you need support, they're going to spread the word for you too. They're going to support you and push people from their social or their places to come and support you financially in your new venture of business. So, you got a lot of help from that. Plus, a lot of different marketing strategies. But one of the big things is being on Main Street, having a beautiful big sign, backlit. Like if you're not in the main street, if you're not in the main street and you're off a block or two, if your location's not great, you got to spend more money on marketing. If you have a great location in the restaurant business, chances are you'll be busier just on that. I mean, I think about how many cars go by myself, Burks, that main street, and they go to that liquor store, no doubt. I'm sorry to say, but
Right. Oh, I mean, nah, you're absolutely correct. I mean, like I said, with the liquor store right there in the AFW right there, most of the people that go in there to get their alcohol or whatever they're going there to get, they're gonna see that, and a lot of them gonna think, man, I haven't eaten anything, so let me go over here and eat something or bring it home or anything of that nature. So, I mean, all in all, you got to look at it. You're still doing a great service. So, hey. Definitely, people get hungry all times.
They certainly do. They certainly do.
Definitely. Jay, I definitely appreciate you, coming on the show and everything and letting us know a little bit more about, small town burgers and the future of it, man. I mean, I see the future really. There you go. I got the logo up there on the top too. But I see, not a problem. I see the future of small town burgers really doing a major thing in the community, really working majorly in the community. And, our company, Mental Impact Radio, our online station, would love, to work with you, advertise the business and everything. And we could talk a little bit more about that and see how we can work. I know, so there's nothing wrong with having more advertisements or anybody else working alongside of you to, to spread the word about it. So is there anything special going to be going on at Small Town Burgers for Valentine's Day?
Lobster, lobster roll. The women love the lobster for Valentine's Day. You get your ladies, maybe not big toes like us, right? But we get the burgers. Treat them to a nice little lobster roll.
Get a burger shaped like a heart.
You know it, man. But I like it.
Man.
You can be part of that.
Is there anything that you want to close out with? Let anybody know.
Orlando, thank you for having me on. Appreciate the opportunity to be on the podcast here, and spreading the word of small town and trying to keep growing. We just want to grow in small towns. There's just the heart and soul of America. Good people, real good people live there. They don't live other places, but there's just something special about being part of a small town, and that's the way to be, man. Thank you, Orlando. Thank you for having me.
Exactly. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. Thank you for coming on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to wrap it up here on What's Up VA. Man, make sure y'all let y'all folks know about What's Up VA, especially if you're living in the Virginia area. We're going to start sitting down with a lot more people, getting more people booked on on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The next show, I believe we're going to be sitting down with the director of the Art League. And one of their patrons, one of their clients is actually one of our clients who we clean for. So I'm excited about that. That's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. So definitely be on the lookout for that interview. And man, come on back tonight. We have another show for you. It's called Let's Talk Gospel with myself and Bertrand McKinney, my brother. We're gonna be sitting down with an artist tonight, man. She is really something else. Has a great testimony. We're gonna be sharing some of her music and sharing some big news coming from our brother Bertrand McKinney. So tune in tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here live on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Stoop Up later on tonight. So y'all be peaceful, and we will see y'all later. All right, we love you. Peace.